What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and we are back in the world of Technic. And I've got some cool stuff I want to show you guys today. First off, I guess it was, for me it was Saturday night, but for you guys it's probably going to be Monday. I set this up here to haul out all of that stuff, and that was doing great. And then I tried piping it into here, and I was playing around with, let me go ahead and turn creative on. I was playing around with auto-crafters to basically make, what I was going to do is I was going to make these into pages and then pages into books, and I was going to use books to fund the quasitum. Let me show you where I've got my quasitum set up. I got it finally going right here. Well, the problem was I usually used books over here on the left side, and then I used paper up here. Well, the problem is splitting paper and books was a pain, and in all honesty there wasn't really a whole lot of a difference between them and Cobblestone, as long as Cobblestone's an infinite resource. So what I did, let me head up here so I can show you guys. Been playing around with little red power. Now I've got a sorter here, but you don't need an auto sorter. A filter will work just fine. But I've got basically my stuff comes up from there. I've got my little bat box from red power here and 4 solar arrays. Then I've got that chugging into my my sorter. Then right here, this is where all of the reeds come into. I've got the auto crafter here, which turns it into pages. Got a red power engine that dumps the pages into here, and as you can see, we're getting quite a lot of them. That goes into the auto sorter. Well, I was playing around with the auto sorter last night, so that's why this is painted and everything, but eventually I will swap this out for a filter, and I'll turn the auto sorter into working on my quarry. But down here, this goes into the top of the quasitum and keeps it supplied. The nice thing about these pneumatic tubes is, and the auto sorter, is the auto sorter realizes that the quasitum down there is full and stops sending them. Now I believe a filter will do the same thing with pneumatic tubes. I'm not 100% sure about that though. I'm 90% sure, and I'll show you how I know. I've also got this chest set up right here for all of my researches. As you can tell, I'm working my way through them. Got my little book set up, and I'm hoping to get some brains so I can show you guys that in a little bit. The really cool thing is, since I wasn't using books or pages anymore for my research component, I needed a lot of cobble, and I didn't really want to deal with setting up a quarry for it, because that just gets to be a pain in the ass. So I made my cobblestone generator, yeah. As you can see, this right here is my filter. Right here is a crystal chest full of a shit ton of cobblestone. And this right over here is my bank of cobblestone generators, set up to a timer that I think is on a minute timer. So once a minute, this makes, about 15 cobble, and then it kicks it up. This is a redstone wire that's tied to here. You're going to see it light up here in just a second. And down there, you'll see all of them pop. I guess it's over here on the far left, so we'll have to wait a moment, yeah. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. And oh my god, you're gonna kill. There it goes. Boom! And it cycled everything, and then the lava remixes, and we go again. Which is cool. Is it not doing it down here? Oh, the obsidian. That is bad, yeah. We need to fix. There we go. Well, I'm gonna have to fix this side of it. There it goes. Come on. That's good. Come on, drop. Stop being a poo-poo head. Well, anyways, I'll fix that off camera. Anyways, this feeds into, I think it's red alloy wire, and that is a jacketed wire. Where basically what this does is, this is redstone tubes. It's basically like the pneumatic tubes over here, except it can carry a circuit. And so when I have it connected here, this runs down here, which powers all of the breakers, and then the breakers chop it and get rolling. And if I need, let's say I need a ton of cobble for whatever reason, I can turn it into overdrive, and as you can see, it's just going to go apeshit crazy and just produce an absolute ridiculous amount of cobblestone. Problem with that, though, is it it has a tendency to rather rapidly fill up your chests. So since I don't need that, I'm keeping that relatively restricted for now. I thought I was going to be using a lot more of it when I first got started than I needed to. And I started off with one of these, and then I went and looked at a bunch of tutorials to see how people did it and kind of made my own little method. As far as I know, nobody does it exactly like this. There's a lot of people who do similar things, but not exactly. So, but I did like this setup here, and this worked out pretty good. So with this, I should be relatively quickly able to come up with all of the researches that I need, and then I'm going to start creating all of the Viz stuff so that we can get Thaumcraft rocking and rolling rather effectively. But I was very happy with this. This took me, God, I think I was up to almost 6 a.m. Saturday night / Sunday morning doing that. It was absolutely ridiculous. Just an insane amount of time. And do I have, yeah, there's the alloy furnace. And I think that's about it. I've had to expand my house several times, and I kind of forgot to seal it back off. So eventually I'm going to have to move this bad boy over. Probably going to make... I had planned on this right here being my Thaumcraft area, so I'm going to have to do another one for my buildcraft. I need to do some research and make sure that I got to find out whether or not the tank can be mined or not. If it can't, then I'm probably going to tear this this mountain down to bedrock with some quarries and make a big massive quarry here, feed it into the auto sorter that I'll remove from here, and set up some nice little pipes and get those rocking and rolling. So that will be probably for the next episode, y'all. Hopefully. Man, that accent is going to be stuck in my head for a while because I've been watching a lot of Hulu, and Hulu's got this Lean Pockets commercial with this hot little, I don't know if she's a German girl or she's talking about the Lean Pockets being so warm and yummy. It's like, oh my god, that's just dirty. So anyways, that's more or less what I was up to yesterday. Had a lot of fun with it and going to be expanding. Got to get our Buildcraft stuff going soon, and then we're probably going to make a Railcraft episode. Whoops, come on. Seriously. Come on, there we go. Going to make a Railcraft episode probably that will handle this oil derrick here. I'm hoping that this... I'm pretty sure this goes all the way down, doesn't it? I thought oil did. Yeah, there it is, there it is. So this is oil all the way down, and if I could just get down here, good God, there we go. And you can see this goes a really long way. So when I get my little oil derrick set up here, this whole area here is all oil. So I will be able to pipe all of this out and utilize it for some nice nefarious purposes. I thought about building an oil derrick. I saw the Yogscast oil derrick that they built, and I was rather jealous, yeah. Sadly, I do not have that level of creativity. I would love to know how they did the, what do you call it? The time-lapse camera on there, because the camera actually moves. I don't know if you saw that. I thought that was pretty badass, but... Anyways, I'm just rambling. Wanted to bring you guys up to speed, show you what I had. And I guess we will we'll continue on from here. Hope you guys are liking this series. If you do, please click that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.